Matching tracks on The Life of a Showgirl with existing Taylor Swift songs. Track 1, Fate of Ophelia. So, in the play Hamlet, Ophelia has a lot of bad stuff happen to her, and eventually she descends into madness, which reminded me of the song Mad Woman. Track 2, Elizabeth Taylor. So, Elizabeth Taylor was a Hollywood star during Hollywood's early golden age. She was sort of this rising starlet, and that seems very similar to Clara Bow, who could be described the same way. Track 3 is Opalite. So opalite is this thing that I had to look it up. It's this man-made thing that's sort of like glass, but it sort of looks like opal. And to me, that felt like you want the chemistry to work. You're trying to make the chemistry work, but in the end, it just didn't work, and you ended up with this like, fake thing, which feels like the alchemy, which I believe is about Maddie Healy, and it's sort of like you're trying to use chemistry to make this thing work. It doesn't work. Track 4 is Father Figure. Something interesting about a father figure is it's not your actual father, right? It's somebody who is sort of like a father to you. And there's another song where she references her audience and the public as her father, and that song is But Daddy, I Love Him. Track 5, Eldest Daughter. We know track 5s are important to Taylor Swift, and Eldest Daughter feels like it's asking the question, who am I? What is my role in this world? And another track 5 that asks those exact questions is The Archer. Track 6, Ruin the Friendship. This to me feels like straight up bad blood. The friendship is over. Plus it has the same producer in Max Martin. Track 7, Actually Romantic. This one's probably going to be about Travis Kelce. And the other song that is most likely about Travis Kelce is So High School. Track 8, Wish List. The dollar signs in this are giving me badass energy, which reminds me of vigilante shit. Track 9, Wood. Not sure how this is going to turn out. The most obvious one is going to be Out of the Woods. Track 10, Cancelled, all caps, exclamation point. So I've heard people theorizing that this song might be a little bit cringy. So I wanted to bring it back to Taylor Swift's most cringy song, which is also in all caps with an exclamation point. I'm talking, of course, about Me. Track 11 is Honey. This feels very sweet to me, and it reminded me of the lyric, I've loved you 3 summers now, honey, from the song Lover. And finally, track 12, Life of a Showgirl, featuring Sabrina Carpenter. On the podcast, Taylor described this entire album as representing a time in her life that was vibrant and exuberant and super dynamic. And that reminded me of a much earlier era where she writes about being happy, free, confused, and lonely. At the same time, I'm talking about 22, and I love that song, so I really hope that it's kind of similar. Let me know if you think I messed up, or if you have other ideas, or if you agree with any of those.